Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading here at Infinite Light and Love 888. I am Juka. Oh, goodness. Welcome, welcome. There's a message coming through here today that we're going to explore together. I meditated just for a few moments on this energy, and I've pulled just a few cards, which you will see in the thumbnail. And if you were drawn to those cards, drawn to the title, drawn to the images, that is confirmation that this is your reading. I have received a few other confirmation, and we're going to pull some charms to further guide those if you're questioning if this is your reading. Okay, there's something about really tapping into your intuition for this. There will be a few confirmations, and I'm hearing that it's really important to tap into your own intuition and feel if this is your reading or not. Okay? So, colors are very important right now. Colors in general. And what's come up for me recently in the past 2 days is the chart of chakras aligned on a wall. I'm hearing something about maybe your back's against the wall. That might be for someone. So the message about colors that was coming through was use them, be them, and feel them. Oh, the chakras against the wall. Be them, feel them. Okay, I'm seeing, like, as a child's growing, sometimes having a yardstick on the wall or something to mark their progress. That could be very important for you. The color orange in particular has been very prominent and important for today. Maybe you've been doing sacral work, or perhaps you've been getting messages or seeing lots of orange, wearing lots of orange might be a message for you. So the cards that started this is the Knight of Pentacles. And the message that I was receiving from that is that you are getting these downloads. See how big this energy is? You're getting downloads, and it's leading to a big success for you. The other cards are the Akashic Records, gold being very important. Definitely noticing this rainbow again with the colors, and star gathering. Okay, in the moment I'm feeling this having to do with your third eye and crown, both. When I pulled these cards, the message that I was getting was you're receiving golden opportunity downloads that bring success and victory. And then I heard from the Trail of Tears to the Ring of Roses. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe that means something in particular for someone out there. I do know the Trail of Tears goes back to, I believe it's the Cherokee tribe and their movement being transported. I'm hearing the word transported out of their homeland. I'm feeling comfort zone. Okay. And the Ring of Roses, represented by the Derby horses, winner's circle. Okay. Um, Also, purpose, crossroads, and no wrong path all lead to your soul family. And these downloads are helping you recall your power. And that feels like from before you came into this 3D reality. So your higher consciousness. And it's assisting you with your future thinking. Okay. Now, the next two cards that came out are the Eight of Voices and the Seven of Materials. And I'm not so much taking the meaning of these cards. What was really standing out to me is this. That this energy, this black and white, like rays of light, are streaming in through your consciousness. It's coming through your heart, all the way down, like the chakra system, and projecting the path to follow. There's those roses again. To that success, that victory. So possibly you've been trapped in your head about a decision or something you want to do. And I feel like integration, masculine and feminine. I feel like when your inner masculine and feminine are aligned, it shows the more clear and true path to follow. And also noticing here, so black and white representing very literal. I'm picking up masculine energy from the black and white and feminine energy from the roses. You're both on the same path. Therefore, these decisions that you're coming to are more aligned. There's some sort of a coming together and alignment within. Again, those chakras. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to count how many roses are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 main chakras. Okay, now they're telling me to count these lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching a higher consciousness and or tapping into like the Earth star frequency is what is coming to my mind. I just saw 833 on the timer. That's my other note here. Threes are very important. I also heard the name Jeremy for someone. I guess we're going into confirmations. 3s, Jeremy. And then these 3 words I was hearing: marinate, ruminate, and ponder. These are all confirmations for someone. And for me, it felt like an integration, so of this masculine and feminine energy within. And the phrase that I heard after that was solid direction. So you are moving in a solid direction. Now, of course, Akashic relates to like your soul mission. And I feel like what they're telling me is in this soul mission, you can't make a wrong choice. They all lead home. Home. They all lead home. You are home. And home also being that higher consciousness, recalling that power. Okay. And then bottom of the deck is Arcturian light codes. So it's very possible. Oh, underneath that was Gaia Gateway. I feel like that's confirmation of that grounding something in. So that eighth chakra, you were connecting to a more solid foundation here on Earth. I mean, if you resonate with being a light being, a star seed, anything like that, getting more comfortable in this earthly plane. Okay. And then I shuffled these cards and I have not turned it over. I'm told that what's on the bottom of the deck is important for your message, and it was to be revealed together. So let's see. The High Priestess. Wow. 11:23 on the timer. Wow. So that's card number 2. So 2s also feel very important. Today happens to be the 22nd, and the terms decisions and choices have been coming up today. So that's all in great alignment. Oh, what's really standing out is this image around her. So there's a circle, and I want to say these are runes, and that's bringing me back to light codes. Again, the third eye and the intuition. They want you to feel something, feel into something. 6 of Wands. See it, recognize it. You see it, you know it, because you feel it. You might not literally be seeing it with your eyes, but you recognize it because you feel it. And 3 of materials underneath that. Wow. Like these are, oh, it just got chills. Oh my, 13:03 on the timer. So 2, 6, 3 might be a number that you've been seeing, but it's making me think about your feeling and recognizing something that's being created. It feels like a divine presence surrounding you, a collective effort, your guides. 13:43 on the timer. Okay, 3s, we see you. All right. They want me to pull charms now. So maybe this is something that you've been seeing. This is confirmation. And as I went to grab those, something just slipped out of my hand. Maybe you feel like something's slipping away. Maybe something is slipping away. Maybe it needs to. All right, we have the heart, black and white, again with the black and white theme. Clothing, card number 5, flowers could be significant. Definitely seeing like an ink blot here, is like something spilled. Maybe you've been creating. Maybe you created something and you're not sure that you like it, or you felt like it was a mistake, like a drop, a blob, ink splatter. We have a flying bird. We have a cat in a tree looking at the stars. Last night was the new moon. Happy new moon. Happy new moon energy in Libra. This has been really profound for me. I'm not sure how you guys are feeling today, but today, the day after, I felt very tired, just needing rest, and then went to take a hot bath, and I kind of overdid it, and I was just drained in my energy. And so maybe that's also a message of overdoing something, overthinking, over processing. Allow this integration to happen. Just be aware. Love, it's a heart that says love. And I'm hearing love yourself through this. And the key to transformation is what I'm feeling with this butterfly here. It is a almost brassy instead of gold, but definitely this gold type energy is coming out. This gold energy is coming out. They just drew my attention to the statue back here, which I always think about goddess Isis. Your gold is coming out. Your value. It's being presented. Oh, and even, gosh, with this statue, she's carrying this basket, this urn. Showing your value. You're aligned now. Look how straight this is. You are aligned. And also picking up, there's little mirrors throughout here. So it's like your alignment your value is being reflected back to those around you. Okay, a few more charms. We have a bee, black and yellow. Black and white, black and yellow. Your gold is showing. Okay, your value is showing. Star, a gold star. Stardom. I'm seeing the row of Hollywood stars. Again, success, right? That is a monumental moment for those who, that's a real achievement to get your name on a star in Hollywood. Okay. Oh my goodness. We have this same image again. The cat and the tree and the stars. It's just slightly different. Okay. This one is cut out. You can see through it. And this one is solid. It went from green to blue. It feels like that veil is being removed. Something's more clear. Okay, we have a shirt with a red heart. We have a little Scotty dog. Where can I put this where you can see it better? On my forehead, I guess. Third eye. A butterfly. An anchor that says love. We have Gemini and the word intelligent. Yes. I feel like we should be wearing that right here. Something about our intelligence is showing. Okay. You're picking up, this is a different frequency. You're picking up through a new form of intelligence. You feel it, right? You feel it. You're sensing it. You're recognizing it. This divine collaboration. We have a pink ring, maybe closing out a cycle, completing. We definitely have masculine and feminine out here. We have the black and white, but we also have pink and blue, which is represented in life by, boys and girls. It's been around forever. Another anchor has no writing on it. It does have a rope that runs through it. Okay. We have an octopus. Ooh, speaking of a rope running through it. Now, that brings me back. This caught my eye earlier, this red thread. And I was thinking, is there some sort of an attachment, or maybe you have detached? This is a free red thread. Something to do with ancestors, family, heritage, perhaps. We have a dinosaur. Ancestors. Okay. And they're reminding me, I put the little picture here of the little ghost. I feel like they want to come through with a message. And, we have another bee, a baby bee. So black and yellow with white wings. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to leave those charms on the table. Sorry if that's loud. I set those to the side. A mouse could be of importance to you. Someone who wears glasses, or someone who wears their glasses like this, down on their nose, like granny style, kind of. That could be significant for someone. Okay. Well, ancestors, hello, we hear you. Let's grab the Urban Crow Oracle and see what these ancestors have to say. Colors, use them, be them, and feel them. I love that. Be them. And we had 2 bees out there. You're receiving golden opportunity downloads. Okay, I feel like you might be seeing signs and synchronicities, or possibly even in your dream, or just your thoughts throughout the day of this thought. Like I'm picking up like on a fleeting thought, and you think, why was I thinking about that? And they want you to pay attention to those fleeting thoughts. They are a part of this collective that's sending messages to you. Okay. What do you want to tell us from the Trail of Tears? What is the message here? Ancestors. Definitely that's ancestor derived is what I'm hearing. I just saw 2442 on the timer. Mirroring. Again, mirroring, reflecting. Okay. What do you want the anomaly? You're different. You stand out. You're standing out. Your gold is showing. Your golden value is showing. You are standing out. Okay? And card number 2. Can we get one more about the Trail of Tears? Direction. Oh, wow. These signs and synchronicities, whatever direction you have asked for, you can't miss them. Okay? We have the black and white here. Again, that alignment. These messages are going to stand out to you like a white bird surrounded by dark birds, okay? It's going to be obvious. Something is obvious. And card 12, 212. I'm picking up February 12th. Could be important for someone. Just the number 2s or 212. Perhaps just February in general is important for some of you. So that's the Trail of Tears and the direction, and it's leading you to the Ring of Roses. Okay, what do you want to tell the collective about the Ring of Roses? Fear, card number 18. So what's really standing out to me is this scarecrow. And it's really not working because the crow's just sitting on top of his head anyway. Something about a fear, it's not real. And you know this and you can see this. It's standing out. Can we get one more about the Ring of Roses? This feels like you have completed some sort of a cycle where you've been facing fears, challenging fears. Oh, standing up to them. Okay. I'm picking up, I don't want to know, I don't want to know. I know now. Maybe you were saying, I don't want to know out of fear. But now you see that that was just a fear and that wasn't real. Okay, and card number 41, risk. You're willing to take more risks. I'm seeing, so there's this big pool of water of reflection, and it looks like this bowl filled with more water. Just dump it all in. I want to see it all. I'm okay with seeing the truth, hearing the truth, believing the truth. And then I'm also noticing this looks very white inside here. So it's pouring clarity, purity, light into this old reflection, these old emotions. You're clearing it up. You're clearing up these fears. Bottom of the deck, curiosity in card number 11. I just heard Gemini. Was that out here early? I don't feel like it was out here, but I just heard Gemini. Well, decisions. That's a very Gemini energy, right? This feels really dark. Let me see if I can adjust this light. Okay, that helps just a little bit. Although I see I'm casting a shadow over here. Maybe you're casting shadows. Something from the past coming up behind you. Casting shadows. Okay, so now that we know what this is about, the Trail of the Tears and the Ring of Roses, what is the message from this? I feel like I'm supposed to continue on with this deck with all the colors. What do you want them to know here about this anomaly and direction? Anything else you want to say about this? All right. You're definitely making new choices. Making choices from a new perspective? Oh, yeah, for sure. So 5 of Inspiration and the Page of Voices came out. That Page of Swords. This has been the topic of the day. Taking off these rose-colored glasses and seeing something for what it is. I'm feeling from that this masculine and feminine inside wants to see the truth. And again, these mirrors, reflections of the past, and seeing that something from the past was a fear, an internal fear. It wasn't true. You weren't in danger. It was more of a sadness, a loss. Okay, so what do you want to tell them about this fear and risk? Ring of Roses. Oh my. Okay, so those 2 cards came out separated. One face down, one face up in 2 different directions. Okay? This Tower. Oh, and it's reversed. It feels like what felt like a tower moment, 3311 on the timer, was actually to wake you up to something you weren't seeing, and now you're okay with seeing that truth. And seeing that it wasn't actually a tower at all. What's here? 5 of Emotions. Yeah, it was something about just being, I'm hearing, okay, they're bringing me back to this. I'm hearing stagnant emotions. This water's not moving. This bird is doing something to shift this energy, get you out of a stagnant energy. All of a sudden I'm seeing like bugs, gnats all over the water. Yeah, to help you cross over, to help you move forward. Maybe part of that energy that's coming in is they brought you this curiosity. Underneath that card is grief. And what's standing out to me is this is card number 11 and card number 22. Again, I mentioned 22. That's actually the date that I'm filming. A curiosity about grief. Are you just curious about this loss? Or is this loss actually guiding your direction? What do you want the collective to know here about this? Ace of Voices. That's that Ace of Wands, or Swords, sorry. This is newfound clarity and guidance. Oh. Okay. I am seeing this white owl, like a guide, a new guide coming in. The pyramid is standing out very strong to me. Triangles, pyramids might be standing out. And look at all the colors of the flags. Prayer flags. Prayers being answered. Okay, so I'm feeling like you may have a new guide. For those of you who work in this high priestess state of mind, is what I'm hearing. In this high priestess energy, that could also just be maybe this phase, that you're working with a new guide. And you're very curious about it, but you might have a little sadness about leaving an old guide. Might be a memory there. But it's a trick to keep you stuck. It's time to move. It's time to soar. Okay, so interesting. With all that being said, what's coming to my mind is earlier having a discussion with a friend about past relationships and how much they elevated us to a higher consciousness, helped us bridge the gap to a higher consciousness. And therefore, we have this divine love for them, even if it wasn't comfortable, pleasant experience in the ending. We see it took us higher. It lifted us up. And so maybe there's a sadness of letting someone go because you do see that they brought great value to you in your spiritual awakening. They're just not right for you in the 3D. So maybe there's something there. Yeah, an attachment. We had that red thread. Scorpio energy, strong out here. I feel it. Very strong. Maybe check what house your Scorpio is in. Did I say that right? I don't even know. I think you know what I mean. I'm going to trust that. All right. So, what do you want to tell us about this purpose and crossroads? Well, I feel like that just explained that. Why we go through what we go through. Bridging the gap to a higher consciousness. Everything is meant to elevate us. And when we can take off the rose-colored glasses and see the truth of that people are reflecting back to us what we need to work on. It breaks something down inside, breaks it apart. It helps us so that we can truly see, wow, that really did help me. Might not have felt good, heartbreak in a relationship, it doesn't feel good. And then I'm hearing, have you gotten too comfortable? Maybe we're just too comfortable in wanting comfort. As an empath, as a star being, as coming in from Summit 4044, some other planet, some other system, life isn't comfortable. Earth isn't comfortable, right? But the purpose is that as we go through this, I'm hearing feeling of gravity. When we bridge that gap to the higher consciousness, we can then see curiosity led us there, right? And it's all with the purpose to recall our power. So it's getting past those fears. Again, I'm hearing allow the light rays to flow through you and show you the way. The way of alignment, aligned with purpose. Of course, we want to experience love and relationships and happiness and joy, and we deserve all that. And I feel like part of this, they're saying, and through all that, 4242 on the timer, remember your purpose, your mission, and stay aligned with that. Because then disappointments are lessened. Because we see the fulfillment of our spiritual growth. We're doing this for our soul's evolvement. Okay? Oh, nice. One last thing here before we move to a different deck. This integration, marinate, ruminate, and ponder. Integration, masculine and feminine, and a solid direction. What do you want the collective to know about this? Six of materials coming out reversed. I did pick it up upright. I feel like that's those downloads. Oh, you received all these downloads and now are in this time of integration. It needs to settle in. So it's come in here through your body. It needs to be allowed time and space to integrate, so now it can reflect to you the path. This is super cool. I'm seeing a movie projector, movie projector. So you're the one shining the light. If your body is like a movie projector, you take in the information in the reel, and then you shine a light on it to be able to shine the path. Oh, okay. This is cool. So what's the challenge here? What is challenging the collective at this time? Okay. Old emotions are waking up. So you may have had some childhood emotions, some old relationship emotions. Again, so I see this little girl like playing airplane. You may have felt trapped or bound in the past. But what I'm seeing is you're bound to wake up. You're bound to rise. And you're bound to waking up this heart space. There's the projector. This information comes in, and then you project your light. That's part of your soul mission. Waking up to the power that you can do that. Remembering you can do that. And that you come from love. The greatest love of all, the love of the divine. Muse of voices on the bottom. Truth, clarity. And within that, having peace. It might not always feel pleasant, but this is the King of Swords. He knows what he wants, and he makes decisions to get it. Balanced. Mimicking. I'm hearing, make sure you're mimicking your path and not someone else's. 47:27 on the timer. And I'm just seeing the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So, and as I went to set that down, this came out. Ace of Inspiration, Ace of Wands. You're moving on to this new beginning. You're getting, these golden opportunity downloads are coming forward. I feel like one portal's closing, another is opening. You have risen in your consciousness. And so if you come back to a situation that feels familiar, you might get trapped up in those emotions. And their guidance is, wake up. Don't do it. Don't get trapped in the emotions. Those emotions are connected to that fear. It's not real. Make golden, solid choices for you. Okay? I feel like this energy is shutting down, so I am going to close this out here. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. I love reading for you guys, and I love when these messages come through and I get to very humbly be the communicator of that message. So thank you. I'm truly grateful. Just a quick note for the channel, let's celebrate a little success, closing in on 100 subscribers. And if you have not subscribed yet, if you resonate with this message, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Become a part of this family, this union, and who are here to uplift and support and guide each other through this. We're all just out here on our own, finding our collective, right? And everybody can use a little bit of an encouragement sometimes, and a safe space to be able to check out your own shadows, because it's challenging, right? So I'm very thankful that you're here. You are welcome here always. And until next time, go out there, lead with love. Bye now.